at Strength and Performance. Today we're focusing on looking at what your shoe can tell you about your running style and what that means for you. So, if you look at the bottom of your running shoe, you can see that there's your tread on the bottom, and you want to make sure that how your tread is can give us a clue as to how you're running. So if you have a pretty neutral wear pattern, so pretty much up through the top, you're seeing a little bit more of that worn down and kind of even throughout the shoe. You have a pretty neutral running foot position given how your shoe looks. If you are noticing that you have a little bit more on the inside or the medial side, so more along where the big toe would be on the inside of that heel, that's a sign that you're actually overpronating, which is something that we naturally have when we are doing walking and running, and it's part of our gait mechanics. But when it's excessive, that's when we can see some more of that wear and tear on that inside aspect of your shoe. If you're seeing more on the outside, so this lateral, more by the baby toe and the outside of the heel, that we actually would see is more of what we'd call supination. And so that's that increased motion and putting your weight through on the outside of your shoe as you're running. And then also, if you're seeing a lot more wear and tear down at the heel, that can be a sign of an excessive heel strike. So as you're stepping, your foot may be out farther in front as you're running rather than being a little bit closer underneath your body. So there's a lot of information that you can get from looking at the bottom of your shoe. If you have questions on what that means, what those clues are, and how you can change your running style or improve your running style, whether that's with mechanics or strengthening or just working on some more of the imbalances that you might be finding, also look at the other shoe. So when you look at both shoes next to each other, does one side have more kind of wear on a certain aspect compared to the other? That gives us a lot of information as physical therapists, but also for you as a runner of what that actually means when you're running, and it helps us to figure out a good action plan moving forward to make sure that your training is productive and allowing you to run for longer and for long-term goals. So if you have any questions and want to learn more about what it means for the wear patterns of your shoes and how that makes a difference on your running goals, let us know, leave a comment, and we'd be happy to talk more.